Well, hello. Nice to be here. My name is Philipp. Who am I? I work for Google as a site reliability engineer, actually manager there. So what I do for my day job, especially I run, or my team runs a Google Cloud IAM authorization, and doesn't have to do anything with X11 or Mesa or Wayland or anything. However, I find I don't do enough coding, so I figured out I need to do a bit of a tinkering along the side. And I've been using Linux kind of in professional environment for like half my life, but never did contribute anything back. So I'm trying to be here and trying to basically consider this my feeble attempt to basically address some of that. So why particularly am I here? Kind of Wayland, after many years, is finally getting to the point of replacing X11 in main distros, which is cool, but also means kind of for me, who is really stuck in some of the old world with like window managers and stuff, it's just really, it's replacing stuff that I've grown fond of using. So I figured out I'll see what I can do to replace some of that. What brings me here kind of is back in X11, there is icons are a thing, basically applications. There's a protocol for window managers, the ICC protocol, that Windows can define icons as a name or pixmap or even a window. Can configure size, this is an orchestration protocol, and so basically any application can just define the icon they can be using, and then the window manager is basically will they make use of it to display it in whatever the appropriate size. Turns out on Wayland there is no such thing at the moment, because Wayland is well, it's about having cross-text subshell and so on and so on. So what used to be there, basically the applications can define their icons, doesn't exist, and that's something I like doing. Particularly fun thing was on X11, applications actually would abuse this icon protocol to not just show the icon, but basically in the code of like a window manager and so on, or window maker, and some of the window managers there was using this for small apps. They were really showing docked state, and so basically could use this as kind of an application visualization. So that's the background of what I'm missing, because Wayland doesn't have this. So what I'm proposing, basically I'm hacking around with, to basically have a Wayland protocol extension that permits applications to declare a surface as an icon, and then compositors can pick that up and display in the appropriate space. So yes, basically that we have, again, a way for applications to define an icon, and basically also not just have it as a static way, but also have a surface that can be shown. There is a protocol kind of hacked around, kind of somewhere on GitHub that you can tinker around with if you want. Also I've gotten it working, so I have an application that shows a surface on the screen, which is amazing. So there's ways of having an app that shows a surface, but it can show some application state in there, and then a compositor that actually can bind and show it. So that's basically status that I have there. So it's proposed, I have a protocol, and I have it working a prototype. It's still prototype, so kind of what's coming up. What I'm trying to do next is to figure out a way how to upstream that thing, whether it's going to WL routes, which I'm basing my work on, or to Wayland, I have to yet figure out. Then of course also clean up the stuff that I'm doing, the app and the compositor, to really get that out, and then at least we have a basic state working. If you have been working in that space, there's kind of that model so far works well if the compositor itself is basically placing the icons. However, in the new world, many dock applications like in Swagger, so they're separate binaries, so we need to figure out another protocol to actually then the compositor transport the icon back to the particular docking application, but that is something next to follow up with. And then, yeah, they figure out how to associate things with the application. Good. And I have 1 minute left, but actually I'm over with what I wanted to say, so if anybody's interested, please reach out. That was me. Thank you for listening.